Hey, what is up guys, FC3 here, and I have some crazy Overwatch news to bring you guys, so check this out. So Blizzard has in the past talked about making the PTR length longer, and everyone was interested. Everyone was like, alright, well this means bigger updates, but I think we now know why they did that. There is a huge update, and I'm about to read you the update notes, the patch notes for the PTR, and this is insane, guys. It might change the whole dynamic of the game and change the characters that you use. So first up, in general, dealing damage to non-players like Torbjorn's turrets or Symmetra's teleporters no longer charges ultimate abilities. That is crazy. So no longer will destroying a turret or destroying a teleporter from Symmetra, any other non-player item will count to charging your ultimate. Then second, ultimate costs have been increased by 25% for all heroes. This is going to radically change the way we play the game. No longer will you have 4 or maybe 5 ultimates a game. It may go down to 3. Because I've had games where I've had 4 ultimates or 5 ultimates. So this might change that, especially with not dealing damage to turrets and stuff like that, not counting towards your ult. It looks like Blizzard is trying to make it harder for you to get your ultimate, and not in a bad way. They're just trying to make it less frequent. Second, here we have a change to D.Va. Her mech health has been increased to 200, it was formerly 100, and her armor remains at 400. Her movement speed while firing has also been increased by 25%. Big change? Maybe. You know, she has received a health buff. Did she need it? I don't know. I really don't think that she needed it. The movement speed, yes. She moves super slow while firing. But the health increase, I don't know. I thought that she kind of had alright health, you know? I didn't think it was too much, a little too little. It was good, you know? It was good for her character. Let's see how this changes the meta. Up next is Soldier 76, and with this recent update, his pulse rifle will have a bullet damage increase from 17 to 20, and his maximum bullet spread is increased from 2.2 to 2.4. Big change. Again, this one doesn't seem like it's gonna be a big change. You know, +3 to his bullet damage. I mean, it looks like they're making his damage more, but also increasing the spread. And everyone, as you might know, his first few shots are accurate, but then everything after, I think his first 4 or 5 shots, then they spread. And the longer you hold it down, of course, the more spread it has. So, I mean, this might make it so that more skilled players who maybe tap, you know, just burst fire his gun, get more kills. You never know. Anna, her nano boost no longer increases her movement speed, or the movement speed of people that she's nano boosted. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if I like that. I kind of like the higher movement speed of the nano boost. But again, the nano boost is basically like injecting steroids into your allies. So I mean, again, it seems like we have to test it out in the PTR, but it seems like an interesting update. I don't really think it'll change the meta all that much, but you know, you never know. We're gonna have to test it out again. Now, May's Blizzard cost has been increased by 15%. Now, this may be so. Not only is her ultimate increased by 25% from the general update, but now it's also increased an additional 15%. That is a 40% increase to her ultimate ability from the current version of the game now, as of the 21st of October. This will change her, the way people play her completely. She might go down in the frequency of people playing her because her ultimate's so good. But this is a 40% increase. That is pretty big. This can go from maybe 4 times you can get your ultimate in the game, to only 2. This is crazy. And then up next is Lucio. His amp it up healing per second has been decreased by 10%. Again, I don't think that's really that big. I mean, that's alright. You know, I think he did need a little nerf because Lucio right now is by far the best character in the game. Every team has a Lucio. You need a Lucio. He heals and he does damage. He is the best character in the game. Will this change the way people play a Lucio? No. Will this change the frequency of Lucio being played? No. So this update, I guess it was to kind of nerf him, because he is the most played hero right now, and he is the best hero in the game. So this is kind of a good nerf. So for Zarya, both her particle barrier and her projected barrier, the power gained from those barriers has been decreased by 20%. This I kind of wanted to. I do like to play Zarya from time to time if my team needs a tank. I'm not really a good tank player, but if my team doesn't need a tank, I play a Zarya. And I kind of like this, even though I am a Zarya player, because it can get a little overpowered from time to time. You know, that damage increase when people are shooting at that barrier, it really does piss me off sometimes when I'm going up against a Zarya. So I'm kind of glad about this. I don't think it'll change the game again all that much. These low percentage changes won't really change the game crazy drastically, but it will maybe affect minor changes within the game. So Torbjorn has received the most changes. According to this, scrap is now automatically generated over time, so you don't have to go over dead bodies and pick it up anymore. Alright, that's kind of a plus. I like that. The amount of scrap collected from a fallen enemy has been decreased by 40% though. Alright, so since he gets it over time, they're trying to counter that by decreasing the amount of scrap collected from a fallen enemy. That makes sense. And then here it says Forge Hammer swing speed increased by 25%, but damage decreased by 27%. Alright, that's not a bad update, you know? He swings a little faster, but does a little bit less damage. It's honestly like pick your poison. You want to have a slower swinging character, you want to have a character that does more damage over a long period of time, or a character that does a little bit less damage, but quicker, you know? You know, it's neither here nor there. I think the scrap is really the big update for that. His swing speed, I think, won't really affect the amount of times people play him. You know, because I can tell you right now for a fact, he's not played that much in the meta. He's very easily counterable. But in quick play, I mean, a lot of the people there don't know what to do, and he kind of is good. He's a pretty good option for quick play players. But in the meta, nah, he gets shut down immediately because people know what they're doing, and you know they always call out the turret. It gets shot down like that, you know. So will this change the amount of people who play Torbjorn? Probably not. For quick play, it'll make him kind of better, I think. But for the meta, he's the same. So that's everything that was in this recent update. Let me know what you guys think. It's pretty crazy. It's a big update, and they changed a lot of things, especially with the ultimate. For Mei, 40%. I usually don't play Mei. I'm not a Mei player. I've only played her sporadically here and there. But the 40% increase to her ultimate, the 25% increase to everyone's ultimate in general. This is a kind of big update. So I mean, if this does go live in the official game, right now it's just in the PTR, and the PTR will be held for longer. So again, all this is subject to change. This is just, you know, trying to test the waters with this new update. Who knows? Anything is possible. Anyway, that's all the gaming news I have for you guys today. Stay beautiful, stay awesome, and remember, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.